If a man can identify as a woman, why can't a 59-year-old bloke identify as a 6-year-old girl? Meet Stephanie Walsh.
Hi, we're just playing with Melanie C, Sporty Spice, and I was thinking maybe we should wake her up and see if she'll play the piano for us. Would you like that? Come with me.
No thanks, I'm good.
This is why you see I made a tutu with my sewing machine, and it's for pretending to be a little fairy.
Stephanie has to pretend to be a fairy, but there's absolutely no pretending when it comes to being a 6-year-old girl.
Going upstairs, gonna play.
But old Stephanie is somewhat of a reasonable centrist when it comes to representing the trans-age community. Forget 6-year-old girls, how about men who identify as babies?
I actually enjoy running around after Phil. We've never had kids of our own, and we don't plan to.
Probably for the best.
I personally think that age play adds a whole new dimension to our relationship. It makes us stronger. We love each other more. We bond together. I just hope that people can leave us to live our lives the way we want to live them, without judgment.
Yeah, I don't think going public and having millions of people watch you roll around in a nappy wearing a bib was the best way to go about that, mate. Again, there's a running theme here, isn't there? The pathological urge to avoid accepting adulthood and an infantile regression back to a time when there were zero responsibilities. You may remember Stephanie Walsh when this story first emerged back in 2016. Turns out Paul Walsh was a Canadian mechanic who had a wife and 7 children. Paul's wife was puzzled, and while she was initially supportive of his interest in cross-dressing, she drew the line at changing gender and kicked him out of the house. Yeah, I think the cross-dressing should have been a red flag, love. Back then, before the world had gone completely insane and was only about 90% mad, even liberal left news outlets like the Toronto Post concluded that Stephanie had a mental disorder. Walsh's words support the suspicion that the desire to live as a transgender is a mental disorder, not a legitimate lifestyle choice. Not anymore. They, them who shall not be named can identify as a woman and promote Nike sports bras and Maybelline makeup, so why can't Stephanie be accepted as a 6-year-old girl?
I'm not scared.
Just don't invite him to your kid's birthday party. Get early access to videos, exclusive live streams, and personally DM me. You've seen how much I get demonetized all the time. Well, this is how you support me. By subscribing at pauljosephwatson.locals.com. Please click the link in the description.